I've got the colors on. Dave's got the colors on. All eyes on Monday, Jim.
And I'm sporting red as well. For 4 CFL seasons, running back and returner Tim Brown was mostly spending Labor Day sitting on the couch watching other teams duke it out because you were with the BC Lions. But now as a member of the Stamps, Brown is getting thrown into the most heated rivalry in the league. And he's here to give us a preview of Monday's classic battle against the pesky Eskies. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. This is an exciting weekend for Stamps fans. And now you've seen the game from afar. What is it like to be right in the mix?
It's truly a blessing, to be honest. It's a lot of pressure coming from the coaches, a lot of heat because, the Stamps really want to win this game, and I know it's a battle that they've been having for years. And I think the last 3 or 4 years, the Stamps have pulled off the victory, so it's a huge one this week.
Okay, and we want to stay on top in the West as well.
Definitely. Yeah. Stay in first place in the West, and then, the whole league right now, I think we're first place, and so that's huge right now with Coach Huff.
Yeah, absolutely, and you've had some major events in your life over the last 10 days. Welcoming a brand new baby on the 22nd. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Truly a blessing. My wife called me early that morning on the 19th of August, and she said, hey, babe, I think I keep using the restroom on myself. And I said, well, you sure your water didn't break? She was like, I'm not sure. So she called me a little later, around 6 in the morning, and said, babe, I think my water broke. And so I was like, I ran to the facility, talked to Coach Huff. He said, man, go home. Go home. And so it happened as soon as I got there.
And the actual birth date was?
August 19th.
August the 19th.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I thought that I'd read the 22nd. We want to get that straight. And the name is?
Ashton Tyler Brown.
Wow. Congratulations to you. So
Thank
you've been doing lots of FaceTiming.
Lots of FaceTiming. Like I said, I need to thank Apple for the FaceTime app. It's amazing.
Yeah, amazing and a great way to stay in touch. And I mean, you were right back in the mix. So right after your son arrived, you were back in Regina taking on the Riders. We have some pretty incredible video of a nasty hit that you took. Take us through what was going through your mind when this took place.
Well, it was a pretty long kick, and so I kept saying, you know what, he's going to miss this kick, first off. And, Coach gave me the signal, take it to the boundary. And once I caught it, I just knew I was going to score. And, he was standing in the way, so...
Yeah, and you can't do that. You cannot do that, and the consequences followed. So how crazy was that game for you? I mean, you're coming off a high, and then you take a hit like that.
You know what? I had a blast out there, man. I just really want to thank Jesus for the opportunity for Calgary having me, And when I had my baby and had an opportunity to come back and play, I was excited. I thought Coach Huff was just going to say, hey, stay the whole week. But I was like, Coach, I really don't want to miss the game. I don't want to miss the birth or the game. And so when I got back, I just knew we were going to have something special going on.
Yeah, you had your hands full, and the Stamps returned with a comeback touchdown following that hit. So now you've had a couple of touchdowns called back earlier this year. How tough is it to get that close, and what sort of goals have you set coming into the weekend?
You know what? I tell the players and I tell the coaches, they're giving me lanes. They're doing an amazing job. Coach Killam has been doing an amazing job, calling the returns. Guys are giving me lanes, and so it really doesn't upset me, not at all. It's letting me know that I'm still capable at doing this at 30, and so that's huge for my confidence.
Absolutely, yeah, the formula is there.
Right, it's there, and we'll get a lot more, and hopefully they won't be, penalized and laundry thrown on the field over it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what have you seen out of the Eskimos? Have you been watching their game and what they're doing?
Yeah. Physical, big and big, fast, and physical. They're gunners. They're filling those lanes, and they've been doing an amazing job holding returners. A couple weeks ago, I think they held Brandon Banks to a real low game in the return game. And so right now, just talking with Coach Killam is like, hey, find ways to really get positive yards, number one. And then just keep chipping away in the big one to bust.
Yeah, there you have it. Go Stamps Go. We'll be cheering you on Labor Day. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me
this morning. It is a pleasure, and there still are a handful of tickets available to the Labor Day Classic. It kicks off 2:30 p.m. on Monday.